It's a new round of binge watching, starting with episode 15. Coming up. Please be advised that there are spoilers ahead related to the property being watched and or discussed in this video. And please note, this reaction does not contain a picture-in-picture view with the audio from the episode. Instead, this video is designed as a watch-along style. Click on the link displayed on your screen to find out about 3 easy ways to watch this episode with me using your own devices. Hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back, my dear subscribers. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is where I like to watch, react, and review a very small collection of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and sometimes comic books. So, in today's video, I'm starting a whole new round of binge watching of episodes from Season 6 of Supernatural, starting with episode 15 titled The French Mistake. Not sure what that means. I'm just going to presume it means a French person who makes a mistake. I'm sure it's not going to be that. But anyway, I've been told this is a very popular episode, so I'm looking forward to see why. Now I'm going to get ready to press play on this highly popular episode 15, and yeah, if you're going to join me, let's get ready to count down. If not, feel free to skip on over to the review/takeaway portion of this episode, of this video, and I'll see you at that point, hopefully. Hello again. Okay, so I'm at 0102. I'm going to get ready to count down to play. All right, let's go. Starting at 3, 2, 1, play. Thunder crashing. Oh, I think this is going to be a good opener. Yeah. When's the last time we've ever opened with them? Oh, yeah, it does happen sometimes. Oh, yeah! Woo! Oh, no. Did he find a horse in his bed? What is he doing? A ritual? Oh, what is he doing? I guess that's the surprise. Where's Bobby? Oh, I think they said it already. Cassie. I like that. Then Cass. Oh, okay. Of course. He'll kill you. Oh my god, is he taking them to heaven? No, he can't. Or can he? Oh, no. Okay, okay. Ooh. Oh. Huh? Okay, keep watching here. I don't know what to say here. Oh, they're making a parody. They're playing themselves. But not. Genevieve's an O. Okay, I can already see why this is a popular episode if it's what I think it is. Oh, I am in for a treat. Okay. This is awesome. She's pretty much real life for them. Oh, this is great. Painted whore, that's extreme. And you have to stay in character too. Oh. You wouldn't believe the amount of direction you get literally to answer a question. Oh God, this is precious. This is so precious. Like your days of our lives. Jared. My allergies are killing me right now. Sorry. I'm not really crying, but kind of, maybe of laughter. It's prop, honey. It's prop. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, people. Our reaction is going to be either, oh my gosh, or just giggles. Oh, this is amazing. Yes. Big Misha. Sorry. I think I need to pause and get some tissue, but I can't. My bad. Breaker. Unless he's an angel, because he can't. Bizarre. That's a good. No! No, it's the actor. Okay, no, it is Castell. It makes sense. It wouldn't affect an angel.
that's a good tag along. They got me there. Yeah, the voice difference. I love his natural voice. Misha Migos! That is so cute! Is that a real fan name? I'm assuming it is. Really? After 2 seasons, you're starting to feel it? That's fake me! Oh, this is awesome. Is this his real trailer? I would assume so. I'm just gonna believe it is. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's nice. Search the web. That's a sweet, sweet trailer. Is that a real magazine issue? I bet it is, right? I can't look it up. I don't want spoilers. Or I could see them faking some of them too. You could do that. Days of Our Lives. I need to calm down. Oh my gosh. They should have the real cast show up though and like have a confrontation with Misha. Yeah, because it's all props world. This is a great way to show a viewing audience, what it's kind of really like. If I tilt my head up like this, my tears won't be falling. So, just so you know, I have to kind of do that. Yes, you're endangering the set. KM Motion Pictures. It's your driver. Oh! Yeah. I saw Genevieve's name in the credits, so she's gonna be Jared's wife. Or surprise me with a whole different thing with her. That'd be nice. But no. It makes sense to have her as his wife. Is this his place in Vancouver? Jen's picture. Dracula. The tanning booth. George Hamilton, who's that? Oh gosh, they have matching pictures. Are those real portraits? I'm sure they are. I know I ask dumb questions sometimes, I know. Actually, there is a difference between alpaca and camel. Alpaca doesn't have much of a hump. They're smaller. Oh my gosh. But really, for Sam and Dean, it must be frightening, because technically, you know, it was a demon they killed. It's a sweet house. Married! That looks like a real wedding photo. There's no point recreating that to put a fake one. I'm assuming they really own one. That must have been cool to come back and play his wife. As his wife. That's the main brunette Jared likes to kiss. If you watch my previous reaction, you know what I'm referring to. Whoa. That's quite a portrait behind him. Cowboy. Except your money. So, any references to Jensen's life in this, or what? Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks so comfy. It's kind of like my couch, actually. Yes, yes. English way. Genevieve. Which is fake, right? In their world? You might as well. I was wondering about that. It's a good use of your influence. No. Perks of being a celebrity. It's like a microcosm example of it. Indeed. I do love the DC Comics references, considering Jensen's involvement. Oh gosh. To act bad as their own characters. This is going to be great. Okay. Yes, act bad, Jensen. Yeah, hit your mark. This is so wonderful. Okay, there has to be outtakes of these outtakes. That's great how he shoves her away. This is torture. He needs to make a new face. Honestly, I'm surprised Dean, as a character, wouldn't know how to act. Because he's more animated than Sam is. All the sins of an actor right now happening. Believe it or not, that costs thousands of dollars. Misha's enjoying that role for sure. You can always chalk it up to a lot of stuff. Sarah. Is that her real voice? Oh, yo. Are they going to end up in the asylum? Arkham? No. So the Jensen and Jared of this reality, are they in their reality? Where are they? Well, there's God, all right. Unless it's not, you know. Anyway. Ah, so it does work. Oh. Okay. Well, not to their favor. Oh. That's a nasty dig to Canada. Oh, he's powerless! Because there's no angels, which they've set up. Yeah, sweet. But then how did the portal work? I think they're rehearsing. You're rehearsing without your stunt doubles. Oh no, he took the key. They gotta PR this shit. Oh my gosh, please, 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 let this be the episode he makes an appearance. Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. I forgot about that part. Octocrober? No comment. How are they gonna get out of here? Buddhist Misha, such a douche in this reality. I highly doubt it's like that in real life, right? Right. gosh. Uh-huh. Always comes down to the salary. This one. I mean that nicely. I'm just kidding. I love how he said that. Oh, yes, of course. No! I guess we'll never know if there were times, Jensen and Jared probably almost did quit the show. It's like that scene with is that the same alley they're using too? When Cass was all badass? Oh my gosh. Okay, they're keeping it real with him actually being killed. So surreal in a way. Where? Because they don't take it as serious. I know. It's just, takes a minute to go along with it too. Just missing Donatello, Michelangelo. The attractive crying man. Ah, so that's how they're gonna get back. $50 is really generous, actually. Yeah, that's practical and very realistic. Oh. Yeah. Gotta know all your weapons, heaven and on earth. Oh, poor guy. You won't. Although I wouldn't mind 2 episodes of this. I don't see them doing it. Oh. I love you, Dean, in this moment. You are in spirit. Wow, that's wonderful. He's willing to sacrifice their own reality just to keep Sam safe and happy. Wonderful. Aw, he's supposed to be playing Eric. Boo. Is that a real thing for Mr. Kripke? Oh gosh, he's gonna kill them! Oh! This is funny, but also tragic for the underlying subtext of the possibility of something like this ever happening on a set. And at the time that I'm recording this, there has been a tragedy. But that was a brilliant shot. The way that guy moved, Matrixy like. Ah. Are they back in the real world? Huh? Oh, different body. Aerosmith would be proud. Aw. Okay, yes. Oh. trap. Okay. That means the war is raging. No, that's not. Yes, we got 7 more episodes of this lingering on. Yeah, you gotta be sure. Even though it's still set. That is. Mm. Wow. Oh, great. Great. Oh my gosh. This might end up being the one episode where like everything is a takeaway, but you know, I got some specific thoughts I do want to reflect on, so they're coming up. Ta-da! I don't think I'll need to do any ranking for this season because so far this episode is number 1 for me. Wow! 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 The whole damn episode is wow. And if there is an episode after this that tops this one for this season, I will be even more floored. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of go in order of sequence of scenes that I could remember right now in the moment after freshly watching it that I appreciated, that I'll likely remember, but I can't wait to rewatch this episode. It's definitely on my list of rewatches during my lunch tomorrow. So yeah, let's start with just, of course, the obvious, the play on play with Jared and Jensen's actual reality and their fictional reality. The mashup of that was brilliant. Brilliant. Just brilliant. And I love the interjection of the mockery of themselves as their characters, you know, like Dean making fun of their names, Jared being very clear to pronounce his last name properly, and make sure that, you know, certain aspects of his real life in this episode are clear. Misha, of course, being Misha. I can only presume most of that is exaggerated, but is it? I think the texting part on, I guess, Twitter, likely. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually is how Misha is. And by the way, I said in my reaction, if you missed it, or skipped over it, that Misha Migos as a fan name, oh my gosh, love it. I love it. I love it. It's so basic, but also just the cutest name ever. And I want to count myself in as a Misha Migo, even though I could care less to ever be on Twitter. And of course, for those of you that know a little bit of my background, I very much related to how they showed how certain things kind of go about behind the scenes, you know, with the director and the producer and PR and the staff, and how when it comes to taking care of their main stars, you know, because without A. Jared and Jensen, you don't really have a show, right? So you got to make sure that they are happy and they're doing well. And I liked how they showed hints of it in an exaggerated sense, obviously. It was just fun and cool to see that they were able to portray it and also make it entertaining and informative because I was saying out loud in my reaction that if you're not familiar with how things kind of run to some degree behind the scenes on like even the most basic film or television set, this episode is actually pretty darn good at fleshing out certain things, especially having Eric come in and try to save the day because, you know, if you have your stars quit the show, that's hundreds of people out of a salary or losing their job and millions of dollars lost for the production company if for whatever reason the stars of your show quit, right? Okay, let me continue with other stuff that I love from this episode. I enjoyed, of course, seeing Genevieve. I say Genevieve because that's just naturally how it comes out for me. I speak French, and the only people that I know with that name are actual French Canadians, so I say it in the French way. But yes, Genevieve Padalecki coming up there as his wife. And I can't help but wonder what it was like to say, hey, you know what? We're writing an episode where you get to play you as his wife, but, you know, Sam doesn't know he's actually Jared and yada yada. And I just think that's the cutest, coolest thing, and having references to their real life with their wedding picture portrait, because that looked like a real one. Although it would have been fun if they actually made like a fake one where, you know, in that particular reality, they, I don't know, got hitched in Vegas in costume or something like that. I'm just babbling of other stuff they could have come up with that would have been funny. But I think what they've shown was funny enough. And I do like that moment where he does go and have some spicy time, because in my opinion, it's realistic considering the fact that Sam and Ruby, you know, were intimate, and it only makes sense that that attraction would still be there on a physical level, because despite the fact knowing that Ruby was a demon, I personally can't negate the fact that Sam likely still had feelings for Ruby. You know, right? Right? Or is that too much? I'll let you correct me. Okay, now lastly, I will say what sticks with me in this episode and kind of worries me now is the purpose of why all this happened. It was a trap for Raphael, and if I understand correctly, on my first watch here, Balthazar and Castiel pretty much used Sam and Dean as bait. And it's like, what if they got hurt? And did they know what kind of reality they were sending them to? Like, did they just presume it was a reality that would be safe for them? And then if Raphael went after them, they knew that the angel wouldn't have powers to hurt them? You know what I mean? Despite the fact, you know, the angel's smart enough to use a human weapon, like a gun and all that. Anyway, so that's the only thing I'm kind of wondering about. But considering the fact that Balthazar was such in a rush to create the ritual, I doubt he knew where he was sending them. Unless, correct me please, you know, unless whenever they draw their symbol on the wall or the window in this episode, that symbol is a representative of where they're going? Or is it just a general symbol for a portal, right? For an entryway somewhere. So I'll leave that up to you to break it down for me. But it worries me a little bit, because it's like then Castiel shows in this episode at the end that things are getting so bad, and I understand. I actually am very much understanding of the fact things are so bad in heaven, and what he's doing is for the greater good, but wouldn't you want to keep Sam and Dean in the loop, since they are main instruments to help you, right? To help save the world. So that kind of confuses me a little bit. Unless Castiel is now at a point where he doesn't trust Sam and Dean anymore. That could be a possibility, and maybe it's been obvious all along and I just haven't picked up on it, which happens, right? So, yeah. That worries me a bit, because now it's like, okay, for the next few episodes towards the end of the season, what does that mean for this war in heaven? And I noted in this episode, which is a contrast from the previous couple of episodes, that there's not much conversation anymore revolving around Sam and his soul. Although, if you did watch my reaction to, I think, was it the last episode? Yeah, episode 14 and 13, I was just kind of like, wow, the turnaround of him being fine now after his wall breaks is really swift. So, anyway, I love this episode. Those are my key thoughts about it. And I'm looking forward now to pressing play, of course, on episode 16, 17, and 18 for the remainder of this binge watch process. And of course, I'll be uploading it for your viewing pleasure soon enough. But for now, there you have it. That's my reaction to episode 15 of the 6th season of Supernatural, The French Mistake, which I still don't know what reference has with this show. But anyway, yeah, so I look forward more than ever for this particular reaction to find out stuff about this episode and more clarifications on things I missed or misunderstood. Okay? All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you've enjoyed this reaction video and my takeaways from this episode. And until my next reaction, I'm tuning out. Pacing out.
Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.